Greetings, Mega Man fans, and welcome back to the Mega Man 42 LPA. In this episode, we'll be completing the second stage of the Wily Swing Summit. So without further ado, rams! Ow. Yeah, 10 Grizzniers show up briefly. They're no more of a threat than usual. And there's a reason why they're handing us all this weapon energy here. We need the launch missile in order to progress. Good thing we already knew about how this worked, so that way we knew to use it. Unfortunately, I don't know as if I have enough weapon energy to pull that off again. So, hopefully I don't die. Fortunately, if all they're going to throw at us is rollers doing their best to shield attacker impressions, then this shouldn't be too bad. Why are there spikes on those ceilings? Like, I mean, really, how are you going to jump up there and impale yourself on those spikes? I mean, really. But besides the random spike decoration, this is actually a really solid room. I mean, look at it. It's challenging. Ow, that was a wonderful landing. Wonderful landing, and Saber Joe not using its saber when it was supposed to. Oh boy, this could... There we go. That didn't go nearly as well as I'd hoped, but oh well, that's Tooth Fairy. Wow, that's 2 Tooth Fairies! That's 3 of them! Respawn antics! And Bouncer falling into a pit. Ow. That was a dumb dash. And this section right here, my recommendation, be ready to use the homing laser. Any one of those seekers manages to tag you, chances are you are going to be, quite thoroughly skewered. And, well, that'll suck. And I don't much feel like getting skewered, so... Anyway. Dealing with that launcher, and we have a moment where Color Glob, I think, actually gets a chance to make itself useful. You can actually take advantage of Color Glob's arc here in order to deal with the razors without putting yourself at risk. So, while Color Glob may not be the most useful weapon, it's... Oh no! 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 As I was saying, while Color Glob may not be the most useful weapon, it's at least usable. Anyway, what's next? Oh dear, here's the boss. It's... well... it's a giant Meteor. No, seriously, that's what it's called. Giant Meteor. It's a completely pattern-based boss, walking back and forth and firing its energy blasts and its pickaxes and arcing pickaxes at set intervals. It's not actually terribly difficult, to be honest. Anyway, now that I've actually refilled my health, stage retrospective. More challenging than the first stage, and also more interesting. I can appreciate that. I actually rather like that. The only complaint I really have is the launch missile section. I have never been a fan of the forced jet sections, and this one in particular is a particularly nasty one. Now, I don't know for sure on this, but originally it was because something wasn't respawning, if I'm recalling right. If you actually screwed up on the launch missile, or died afterwards, you didn't have enough weapon energy to do it again, forcing you to game over. That's bad. That I don't agree with. Granted, it's right at the beginning of the stage, and it's not like you aren't given weapon energy. Though, that being said, if you don't know to refill Launch Missile, which is entirely possible, because you might not know about its Item 2 properties at that point, it's still very possible that you used it significantly throughout the first stage, and then you still weren't able to refill it enough for when you actually needed it. That is... I don't like that. I don't agree with that. That kind of design is... No. I don't like that kind of sort of design. That's mean. Anyway. Now for boss fight. This could be a bit of a pickle. Giant Meteor is definitely trickier than Wheel Double. I wouldn't call it unfair. Ow. Though I will definitely admit, dodging its attacks can get a little tight sometimes. So, needless to say, it's a very good thing to be playing as Roll in this fight. And as you saw, its weak point, the gemstone on its belt, is a very small one. So, precision is key. Despite its more pattern-based, fair fighting nature, in a lot of ways, due to how tight the dodges can get, this is still a bit of a damage race. Kill it before it kills you, and don't suck. It's... not again! It's a bit annoying, but, could be worse. Wait a minute. Why did it have a different victory theme from the Wheel Double? Am I the only one who noticed that? That was weird. Also, as a random note, don't try to get behind Giant Meteor. That's a bad idea. I'm pretty sure the knockback makes it so you basically cannot do that. And oh hey, weapon energy, how nice. I want launch missile refill, and homing laser refuel. And okay. So, on that note, that's the end of Wily 2. Like I said, Giant Meteor is a tricky boss, but if you learn how to deal with it, it's actually a fairly decent boss fight. Could use some polish, particularly graphically, but I wouldn't say it is inherently bad. I can't actually complain too much about it. Anyway, on that note, thank you very much for watching, and in the next episode, we'll be taking on the next stage of the Wily Sphinx Summit. So, until then, goodbye!